Cause it's the same emotion, just a different day. I here trying to get it.
You okay?
Mama need a house, baby need some shoes. Times are getting hard. Guess what I'ma do? Hustle, hustle, hard, hustle.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City, they've been a very competitive team this season, more so than it might appear when you look at the standings and see they're 18 games back.
Yo.
That's every single shot.
And your anchor has to be a great communicator. He has to talk, help his teammates, make those extra plays like, hey, move, slide your feet, Ernie, pass the ball, give back to Kenny, hey, watch out, he's cutting through.
He got me
stuff,
moving,
Ernie.
you got me moving.
Communication's the big key, Ernie.
You see, he was the anchor, and I...
Oh my God, bro.
The Golden Gate Bridge, not only a national treasure, but a busy thoroughfare as well. The Oklahoma City Thunder on the road as they take on their Western Conference rival in today's game. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Some confidence for Golden State with the win in their last matchup against the Thunder. And they'd love to go for the sweep here and make it 4-0 in the season series.
And they played with such tenacity on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, it takes a lot of pressure off of them when they go on offense.
And I think you've got to give all the guys credit. I mean, plenty of credit to go around. You can't just highlight or pick out one or two guys that stood out because everybody did defensively.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Now here's Barnes. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the triple. Green's got the game going with his first points in the game for the Warriors. Golden State on team. It's a 3-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
One thing about Kevin Durant, when you talk with him, he's got such a laid-back demeanor. His pulse doesn't quicken. And when you ask opponents, they'll tell you he is as competitive, Greg, as they come.
What you see on the outside with Kevin is a mirage, a fake out, if you will, because on the inside, this guy burns with competitive fire and brimstone.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Roberson, the pass to Durant. Kicks to Robertson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Come on, bro.
Nah,
don't just, come on, light up that blunt, nigga. That's what I'm getting you time to. Light up that blunt, boy. It's on air. It's on live, nigga. I'm broadcasting this shit right now, boy.
An 18-point outing in
the
last
game
against
right
Cleveland. Thompson outside. Deflects the pass. Durant at the elbow.
Good defense.
All
injured and everything. Let's go.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes.
Outside for Curry, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Ibaka outside. Westbrook wide open. He fires. From the top of the key, he buries it. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the night. Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Ibaka.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Adams outside. Tipped away. Over to the left wing. For 3, Westbrook off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Down low. And Ibaka kicks to Adams. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Curry. The offensive rebound. Shot to end this cold run. The drive by Green, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. The Thunder also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Andre Robertson.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Here is Livingston. The Thunder making the shot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Westbrook kicks to Waiters. Back to Westbrook. 1:36 left to play here in the first. The 19-foot shot. Kanter dishes to Ibaka. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli comes in for Green, and it's Barbosa in for Thompson.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
On the wing, Singler. Back to Waiters. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Stolen by Kanter. Inside. And Dion Waiters, the bucket on the assist from Ibaka.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Hacked on the shot, and he'll have 3 chances at the line. The Warriors shooting their first free throws here tonight. He's off on the first. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Good on the second free throw.
OD.
There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Singler. And it's Spates with the rebound. Warriors trail by 3.
Got him.
From the arc. Thunder with the rebound. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own head. Just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
It's deflected. Iguodala with the steal. So at the end of 1 quarter of play. And Serge Ibaka, coming known for his shooting ability now. He talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
He trusts you every time.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make to a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Livingston is out there with Ian Clark, and it's Rush. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Iguodala in at the 4 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
Stupid nigga.
One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level, and Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
It's deflected.
Yeah, bullshit. How he deflected it?
And
I want to know how.
With Adams running it up the court.
Mad at it.
Rejection.
Dirty eyes, nigga. Dirty eyes, nigga. Let's go.
Here's the pass to Morrow. Back to Durant. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Durant's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, he can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You okay?
And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
And the Thunder making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Feeds to Iguodala. Rush the pass to Ezeli. The dish to Durant. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Livingston. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And Kevin Durant again. Durant's got 6.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
That's good.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Westbrook dishes to Adams, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. He dishes it to Adams. Back to Westbrook. And Roberson pulls it down.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
You're about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
Cantor checked in for the Thunder. Waiters comes in for Roberson. Curry against Westbrook. They double-team Curry. Stolen by Cantor. Here's Durant. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Waiters. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Here's Waiters. Great D that time from Green. The Warriors have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Now here is Ibaka. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State. Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hands.
He's a complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well, and what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up from past the arc.
Wow,
Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Warriors are going 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. But they get it back. On the wing, Thompson.
Oh,
it's stolen by Ibaka. Cantor, the pass to Foy. And stolen by Barnes.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Now here's Waiters. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Oklahoma City the rebound. And Singler kicks to Ibaka. Another shot. And it's Foy missing.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking.
Oh, my God,
there.
that
was just a terrible shot.
Cannot hit. It's a tie game here in Oakland. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by.
Yes, Kevin, here with Steph and Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot
what defense? He ain't had no defense around him. He had nobody around him when he ran and got the ball after the nigga shot it up. And it don't matter, nigga. The nigga shot it and bounced the backboard. Boom. Klay Thompson got the ball when he laid it back up. Right there when he laid it up. He missed that.
This is the first time we ever been tied. And we both having a whack game.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the... All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as...
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
I'm the reason why you didn't make the N1.
Also inking Thompson to
the
that
nigga hit the
4-year,
foul.
$70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent. And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used. So his focus is clearly
go for that double team. Keep going for that double team. Not gonna help you.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
I can do some solo, nigga.
Adams shot is off.
No double team.
Warriors leading by 5.
Pops.
Curry attacking. He kicks to Thompson. Puts one up from 19.
He's the one. Why you keep shooting it? I'm not even trying to shoot it.
For the contact right there.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level. All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force.
You didn't see the game last night?
And the points are starting to add up.
You didn't see Klay Thompson got those? He let a lot from Curry, man. That's what you mean.
Oklahoma City. And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State.
Oh, and you bum-ass nigga.
He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Got him.
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor. Clark, he cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
A drive by Thompson.
Got him.
Livingston wishes to Bogut. It's stolen by Ibaka. One-on-one here.
Yeah.
Robertson can't hit.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and the 2 shots coming up.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the mega stars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bazili's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Green. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things to help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting. Up to a remarkable, Clark, 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
You had that.
Looking at Golden State since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they put up. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
don't want it. Excuse me. You don't want it. Excuse me. You don't want it.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage.
You know how big am I, nigga?
And you know,
Compared to
Clark,
your little
with the lead
dumbass
they're
nigga,
enjoying,
like,
I'm
fuck out
surprised
of
he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Waiters on the wing.
What you doing? You ain't doing
And the
shit,
three off
nigga.
target.
You ain't got
It's a
shit
+5
done, man.
advantage for them in the rebounding
What?
category after that
What?
goal.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
They get
Oh,
it back.
give me that back.
Here's Rush.
Oh,
Down low.
thank you.
Boom, he
That
chips
shot
it
was
straight
missed,
down.
too.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined
Curry ready.
rebounders.
Curry want to get in here.
Can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
And he gets so many second chance points because of how
Told you
hard
Curry
he
want to
works
get in
to
here. He
get to
wants
the
some of this
rebound.
action.
Some changes for Golden
Yeah, hold
State.
up, how y'all niggas
Spates
stinking
checked
around?
in for Azili. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry subbed in
That's
for
the only
Ian Clark.
mismatch, though.
And then for Oklahoma City, Cantry checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Curry kicks to Rush. There's the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Adams. He's got 6. Waiters passes to 4. Barbosa with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. Curry with a wide open look. Hits the 3 from the wing. Curry's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Warriors. Near the three-point line, it's Foy. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Yep.
Outside
What?
Curry.
What? What?
Passes it to Spates. Barbosa dishes to Barnes. No good. Nice D from Singler.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Game. Oh. I seen the ball go.
Well through 3 quarters of play.
And you can tell when the ball is still going sideways because the camera.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter.
But that
Not
beautiful
exactly a nail biter
pull
here,
and my
but you never
push,
know.
nigga, that was gonna be cash. A little bit more strength. Feel me? It would been gang, nigga.
Barnes and Green are the forward set. It's the Splash
Had
Brothers,
it.
Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Spates in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Warriors?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Durant for 3. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. For the Thunder, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. They kick it out to Green. And Curry has it in the corner. Second chance shot. Thompson left side. He feeds it to Barnes. Spates kicks to Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Up the floor. Dishes it to Spates. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
From deep three-point range, Thompson misses. Thunder trailing by 15 and stolen by Barnes. It's tipped. Durant with the steal. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Yeah, you ain't getting it either. Yeah, you just... Get him.
time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
No, I haven't. I'm just waiting for the Wolves. What? I can't wait for the Wolves now.
Over to Dorisburg for an update.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Waiters gets a wide open look, and that one hits back iron.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you expect them to be.
They're down by 18,
control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort.
I thought you missed that too. I'm about to say, God damn.
More determined than their opponent thus far. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Can't hit from in close.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
No.
Rebounded by Serge.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Don't get your ankle broke. Don't get your ankle broken. Stupid. Don't get your ankles broken. Stupid.
Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Thunder trailing by 19.
Don't get your ankles broken. No, G-Baka.
Left side, Westbrook.
He's leaving me.
Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Who won it?
Curry against Westbrook.
Don't want to call that double team.
Outside Curry.
Oh, man.
They double team Curry.
That's what I like to. That's what.
5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson, a follow-up jam. And the Warriors lead by 21.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in his sight.
The Thunder with another miss.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether.
Don't get your shit, bro. Don't get your shit, bro.
It's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that that player can make an impact on your roster.
Injured and everything, bro. Injured and everything. He's still playing. He's dedicated to this shit, nigga. He's winning this room, nigga.
Once he came up
damn, son. I feel sorry for NBA Live.
That's exactly the way to do
all
it.
That, oh my God.
Hard to the bucket. And don't
they did all that work for what?
And there are arguments, Clark, on both sides for the NBA and the age restriction it has currently right now. Having one seems to have helped the level of play overall, but I think there's some improvements that can be made.
Yeah, with the D-League coming into its own,
that's what I'm gonna do.
Have a place for high school
when these layers go up, I'm gonna walk over.
Having a restriction is something that I think has helped the NBA. I actually would like to see it be 20 years old.
Me too.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And they could do
damn, I look like when Stephen Curry started playing in the A. When he's been trying to
Clark's fullest capability.
Yeah, very satisfying win for him too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, The wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Stephen Curry. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
That's good.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure.
Even my sending runs played,
yeah,
bro. That's fucking sad.
Any chances, Greg. This is how you
fucking
close a game out. Textbook.
In the corner, it's Westbrook, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. What's your take, guys?
You know, you like the fight all the way to the end, but let's face it, guys.
All right, fellas, let's see if we can take it. A couple stops, a couple buckets, get the W's.
Late in the ball game, if there's no chance for it to do any good on the scoreboard.
Couple W's. That's how easy shit goes, boy. From 3-1, nigga, that's how shit went.
Morrow, the Thunder with another miss.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
In the end of the fucking game, boy. I fucked up my whole entire game.
So we see the Warriors taking the game
I
here.
fucked up my game.
And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders.
That's crazy.
Go. No question
On
about
broadcast.
that. Once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Man, who's the player of the game? Fuck Stephen Curry. It's Rush now, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Damn, son.
Kevin, I'm here with Andre Iguodala. And Andre, what was the secret to seeing such a great output offensively?
Well, we know our defense is our catalyst to everything for our team. So as long as we play defense, get stops, rebounding was most important tonight. You know, they're one of the best rebounding teams in the league. We were able to do that and get out on a break.
Andre, thank you so much. Kevin, no surprise, one of the best defenders. Always thinking about things on that end.
All right, Doris, thank you.
And there's only
that about does
one
it for
left.
the final game of the NBA regular season.
She ate one last
Greg
night.
Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest
That's
of
the
our
only one she
terrific
got, but I got
2K
the
Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio
chocolate with the
Johnson.
chocolate inside.
The 2K Sports
The white with the chocolate inside, then a little white, then another chocolate layer. Yo, pass one of those. Yeah, I want to try them shits. Inside a bag.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game.
No,
Stephen Curry.
They asked an awful lot from him.
No, I thought I had it not bad.
And he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy.
Man, I tried to eat cereal, boy, and
like I said, I mean,
nigga,
this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
He was in a groove tonight, Ernie, Kenny. He's getting in that playoff mode already. Perfect timing with the postseason approaching. He had it all going on the whole game.
Turn your head and go back to sleep.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon. But not sooner.
I'll put that ass in my hand, nigga. I had to know the fuck out of it. Move!